over 13,000 contract workers are on an indefinite strike. Equal pay for equal work is what they are demanding. What kind of impact does it have on production, and what are the what's the deal ahead with these workers? Mr. A.R. Ansari, CMD of Neyveli Lignite, joins us on the line from Delhi. Mr. Ansari, good having you. Thanks so much for joining in. I'm guessing it's not a very pleasant situation with over 13,000 workers on strike and an indefinite one at that. What happens next? Does this continue for some more days before you come at a possible truce?
In my opinion, they are not having any kind of principle and anything. Twice they have violated the agreement in last 5 years. First time we had entered into argument through Government of India in 2008, and that was meant for 5 years, and they broke in between, and again they have gone, whereas we had fulfilled all the requirement as per MOU, and they had gone. Then again there are some vested interests, according to me, that there are people, leaders, they have vested interest. They have no interest in the contract workers. And then in 2010 again they broke it. And again we discussed with them, and today each contract worker is drawing not less than 300 rupees per day unskilled. This is highest in the country, and no public sector pays it. This is very clear. In spite of that, and we are treating all the contract workers and their dependent in our hospital as inpatient. 52,000 additional people we are treating today. This is also nowhere in the country, no public sector is doing it except Neyveli. In spite of giving all those facilities, there are some vested interests like Mr. Shekhar, Mr. Kukuswamy, who are so-called allegedly to be their leader. They have their personal interest, and they are instigating these workers, innocent workers, for their personal gain. Otherwise, there is no impact on my production and productivity.
So you're saying there's no loss on a per-day basis?
Absolutely no.
Okay. How many days of lignite stock does the company have right now in hand for its power plants?
No, we are producing every day, and every day we are feeding. We don't depend only on stock. We are producing full, there is no problem.
Mr. Ansari, so I'm a bit intrigued. If over 13,000 workers are on strike, how is it that there is no impact on the company's operations?
When I am telling, please take it.
No, I'm sure. I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah, these 13,000, they are not on a strike. They are hardly 60 to 70% on a strike, 30% they are working. And we have certain OEM workers, they are also working, they are not going out. And our regular employees have started working. And as a result, we have no loss. We are producing fully and generating fully.
So what is it, 60% of your workers or the contract workers on strike, what is the number of employees does that come to, Mr. Ansari?
We have around 11,000 to 12,000 contract workers.
Okay. So if 6,000 to 7,000 workers are on strike and you're saying that there is no impact on production,
no.
In which case, are you saying that even if this strike goes on for an indefinite period, 10, 12, 15 days, if so, there would not be any impact on production at all?
For example, last time in 2010, they went for 35 days on strike. I have produced all 35 days and supplied full power to the grid. My people are there, my executives are there. I have 4,000 executives. Everybody starts working by their own hands. So we don't depend on anybody.
Right. So the point is, how are you looking to resolve this strike, and what is the urgency of this development at this point in time? If you're saying that it can go on for an indefinite period, it would have some impact on the way you're doing business or the production process. How much is the urgency to get this strike resolved as soon as possible?
No, there is no genuine demand. There is nothing. There is no question. It is lying before the law. They want something to be regularized, and it is in Supreme Court. It is sub judice. We cannot solve that problem. And secondly, it is with the RLC, Regional Labour Commissioner, and it is they are discussing together. In between, if they are breaking the law, that clearly indicates they are having vested interest. So, RLC, ALC, they are negotiating, and there is nothing to be negotiated. They want permanent employment, which is sub judice. We cannot give it. That is not possible.
Okay, Mr. Ansari, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining in today and giving us that perspective.